Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. On my channel, I teach people how to dance with the universe using your imagination, being aware of signs and synchronicities. I teach people about healing, about not being afraid to take leaps of faith and trusting that the universe will catch you. We are all essentially on these magic carpet rides, and each one of us has our own movie that we are living in. We have our own characters that are here to teach us lessons. And one of the best lessons I'm recently learning about our subconscious mind and how we really can use our imagination to create manifestations and to create experiences and to create opportunities for us to step fully into who we are, to allow ourselves to emerge and share what we came to share. Why did we come to Earth? Why did you come to Earth? You have a special gift inside of you, and I help you get rid of all the layers that are clouding that. We want to let it emerge. And using our imagination is one of the best ways to do this, because your imagination holds your soul's truest desires. And when we can be still, when we're feeling good and we're doing the vibrational work to clean up our auric fields, to spend time in nature, we're meditating, we're eating well. And if you don't do all of those things, that's okay. You might have your own routines that connect you back to you. But when we take time to nurture and we understand this vessel and what it needs for our soul to thrive within it, that's when our life becomes a little bit more magical. And the tip I'm going to share in this video is all about your brain and your mind. And if you can think of social media and how it has algorithms, right? Every time you search on Instagram or whatever social media platform you're searching on, but specifically, let's just say Instagram, you go to the popular page, right? Whatever you're tapping on, if you see a video that sparks your interest, you tap on it. Well, guess what? Instagram is now going to give you all videos like that video. So it's really funny when you grab somebody else's phone and go through their Instagram, and maybe they have it open in front of you and you see their popular page and it's all like women in bikinis or it's all animals or it's all nature scenes or it's all horseback riding. You can now tell who a person is by their search, right? Their Instagram is representing what they're looking at the most. Well, when we are manifesting and when we're co-creating, our brain is doing the same thing. Whatever we're tapping on in our brain throughout the day, whatever we're focused on, whatever we're thinking about, we are now going to create more of that. The universe is Instagram, and it's just going to bring us more of what we are tapping on. Isn't that a cool analogy? How you can just kind of see that what we focus on, we create. And when we are using our imagination for good, and we're spending time doing the vibrational work, we're journaling, we're picking out what we want to happen, we're tapping on the things that we want, and we do it enough that the algorithm gets going. The universe picks up on it. It's like, okay, now we're going to give her or him evidence tomorrow that what they just imagined yesterday is going to come true. We're going to look for evidence of that in our lives. So whatever you're focused on, your subconscious mind is now going to give you evidence of that tomorrow. Okay, so if you're thinking that somebody's cheating on you, your brain is now going to go look for evidence of that, and you might even manifest that. So you want to think about the opposite. You want to think about people treating you so kindly and wonderfully, and even if that sounds foreign to you, you just have to start practicing it, because we are living in a time, I say this all the time because I wasn't awake 10 years ago to all of this, but now I am. So I am living in a time right now where I'm aware that literally what I focus on every single day is what I'm pushing or tapping on for tomorrow. And if we can learn to be disciplined and to take time out and to really give ourselves time to think about the good and not focusing on what's not working and not focusing on the lack, we can create a better life for ourselves and essentially for our families too. And we can also create more peace in our lives when we can sit back and realize that if other people are not doing this work and they're experiencing suffering and chaos and hiccups after hiccups and struggle, and maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your spouse, and they're just not understanding it, that might be a choice you have to make. Do you want to live life with somebody who's going to constantly manifest breakdown and illness? I wouldn't want to choose that. I did way too much work to get myself here to now date somebody who will never be aware of this. I want to have a partner where we both look at each other when something magical happens and we're like, wow, the universe did that for us. Or both wanting to move to a new home and we're both sitting there at night in bed going, all right, let's just imagine what our dream home would be like. And maybe he's mentioning what the staircase would look like, and I'm mentioning what the basement or the pool would look like. And we're dreaming together and we're generating energy, seeing it in our imagination first, because we're tapping on it on our Instagram. And we both are gonna the next day call each other saying, oh my gosh, I just had this great conversation about somebody who just got their dream house. Or, oh my gosh, I just saw this beautiful magazine, a photo in a magazine of this, whatever. And we're gonna be calling each other, sharing the birds before land, the happenings that are happening around us, letting us know that the vibrational work and the imaginal acts that we're doing laying in bed together are working. And we're seeing it in our reality. I want to be with a partner like that, don't you? I don't want to waste my time trying to convince somebody that this works. I believe that people will learn and grow on their own. But that's what I want to create in my imagination, a partner to grow with, to expand with, to create with. And I highly recommend you guys keep a high standard for who you're spending your time with, because their energy can impact your creative abilities. 100% jobs, people, and places can hinder our ability to create. I was a teacher for 17 years. The last 2 years of my career, I could feel my gifts, my creativity wanting to come out. I did not know it was that back then. I just knew it was anxiety. It was only surfacing as anxiety, depression. I was overweight, was not taking care of myself. I was over caffeinated. I was just trying to get through the day. I was exhausted every day when I got home. It was surfacing all in my body, and my body was screaming, Michelle, you're not healthy. You have anxiety every single day. This can't be the right place for you. And it's because that job was stuffing down all of who Michelle wanted to be. And I had to first take off the job. I had to resign to then allow everything to pour through me. And now I'm here doing this. And it's wild how much came through me when I let go of that. So to wrap this video up, you have gifts inside of you. And one of your special gifts is your imagination. We need to be living in our imagination, creating the story that we want to happen in our lives. And we have to surrender to when it's going to arrive, or maybe it's not time yet. Maybe we think it's going to arrive in 3 weeks. The most successful people that are living the most abundant life, they're actually just really happy with everything they have right now. And they know that more is always coming. So they're not itching to get more. They're just sitting there going, what's going to come next? What's going to knock on my door next? And I used to always say, I'm going to manifest a man to just knock on my door and be the one. And I said that, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was just like, I'm just going to manifest a man to my door, because I didn't want to do dating apps. I didn't want to do all these things. And I know the universe is going to bring that to me. And I know it will bring it to all of you as well, because I am going to imagine that happening. And I already did imagine it happening. So my thoughts are now becoming my reality. So whatever you are dreaming up in your beautiful imagination is possible. If you can think it, it's possible. Now you just have to be persistent, and you have to be tapping on it every single day to keep telling that algorithm, the universe, that you still want it. You still want more of this on your feed. Okay, so it's a focus wheel. You have to keep focusing over and over and over again on the things that you want, but you're not doing it in a desperate energy. You're not in fear. You're not in lack. You're just sitting back going, well, I have 5 minutes. Let's just think of something cool I can create for tomorrow. All right, universe, I would love to have $500 before this evening. That would be so cool if you could bring it a different way. And why not? It can't hurt, right? And then focus on it. And maybe in 2 hours, focus on 500 again. And then in 4 hours, do it again. Just quick little thoughts. You're just tapping on your Instagram popular page. That's all you're doing. It doesn't take too much work. I highly recommend. This will change your manifesting game. Whatever you are focusing on, you are creating. So choose wisely. All right, lovies, if you need help, I do one-on-one coaching. I'd be happy to sit on Zoom with you to help you figure out what you want to create and how you can see it coming before it arrives. That's my favorite part. All right, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.